Welcome to the enchanting world of the Red Yao people, an extraordinary community nestled in mountains of Guangxi, China. From their stunning terraced landscapes to their rich cultural traditions, the Red Yao offer a unique glimpse into a vibrant way of life. In this video, we will explore their ethnographic roots, linguistic heritage, and the history behind their ethnic classification. The Red Yao primarily live in Longshan various nationalities autonomous county and Linguistic district located in Guangxi Zhuang autonomous region, known for their mountainous terrain. They are the saying, no mountains, no Yao. Most of the region lies at an altitude of 700 to 800 meters, with terraced slopes that have become their homeland. Located in the subtropical monsoon climate zone, Longshan County experiences mild and humid conditions, with an annual average temperature of 18.1 Celsius. Agriculture is the backbone of Red Yao life, and terrace farming is their most important practice. The long rice terraces are not just a marvel of agricultural ingenuity, but also a symbol of their deep connection to the land. Their key crops include rice, tangerines, apple pears, long tea, and medicinal herbs. Their homes, made of wood and built on stilts, reflect a harmony with their mountainous environment. These structures are functional, offering a protection from dampness and pests, while also being a unique cultural symbol. The Hmong-Ming language family, also known as the Miao Yao language or Yangtze languages, comprises languages of common origin spoken by ethnic groups such as the Miao, Yao, and She. Scholars have differing views on the classification of Hmong-Ming languages. Many Chinese linguists classify Hmong-Ming languages within the Sino-Tibetan language family, which also includes Chinese, Tibeto-Burman, and Khmer-Tai languages. While many international linguists do not support the inclusion of Hmong-Ming and Khmer-Tai languages in the Sino-Tibetan family, researchers such as Forrest, Downer, Hodgecourt, and Perros have proposed potential affiliations between Hmong-Ming and Hmong-Manchu language group. Additionally, Benedict suggested that Hmong-Ming, Austronesian, and Khmer-Tai languages are related, grouping them into Austro-Tai language family. However, these hypotheses have not gained widespread acceptance. Malcolm Radcliffe argues that Hmong-Ming constitutes an independent language family. The Hmong-Ming language family consists of two primary branches. One, Hmong branch, Miao, spoken by approximately 5 million people. The Hmong branch exhibits significant internal diversity, encompassing numerous mutually unintelligible languages and dialects, including the Hanjic, Shi, West Hanjic, Song, and possibly other unclassified branches. The Hmong classification law is from Malcolm Radcliffe, Parhon, and the Ming branch, which includes Yunnan, Xie, Cro-Hmong, Song, Hunan, and Kuru. He classifies the Hmong languages as follows: Parhon, Xiong, Jing, Shi, Humid, West Hmong, and Hmong. 2. Minic branch, Yao, spoken by approximately 1.3 million people. The Minic branch is relatively smaller and exhibits less internal diversity. It is distributed across a wide geographic range, from Yunnan province in southwest China to Guangdong province in southeast China, as well as parts of the north and east Southeast Asia. Malcolm Radcliffe proposed the following classification: Zhao Ming, Yao Ming, Qingming, and Lu Ming. The Minic branch classified by Issue in 2018 includes Zhao Ming, Yao Ming, Yao Meng, Qingmeng, and Lu Ming. Yunyu is the language spoken by the Red Yao. Its phonetic system lacks complex consonant concepts and does not distinguish between long and short vowels. The language has 4 tongues, divided into 7 categories. Yunyo relies primarily on compound word formation, supplemented by a small number of prefixes and suffixes. Its grammar and syntax are heavily influenced by Chinese, closely resembling Yile and Liuzhou dialect. Yunyo has no independent written system and traditionally uses Chinese characters for recording purposes. Due to prolonged interaction with Han culture, its linguistic structure has been significantly integrated with Chinese. Yunyo belongs to the Mandarin language family under the Mandarin branch, but its classification has been a long-standing subject of debate. In 1987, the Chinese Academy of Science conducted an initial survey of Yunyo. The 1982 brief introduction to Yao languages classified Yunyo as a dialect of Gunnu, along with Pahan and Yongnai. In 1997, linguists Mao Zongwu and Li Yulin conducted a comprehensive study of Yunyo, identifying it as an independent language within the Mandarin branch alongside common Gunnu, Pahan, Yongnai, and Xie languages. In 2003, Wang Shuyuan and Deng Xiaohua analyzed the percentage of cognates in basic vocabulary and reclassified the Mandarin languages. They found that Yunyo is most classically related to Pahan, somewhat related to Xiangxi Mang, but distant from Gunnu. In 2007, Mao Zongwu and Li Yulin published Yunyo language studies, the most comprehensive monograph on Yunyo, detailing its phonetics, vocabulary, and grammar using extensive linguistic data. Speakers of Mandarin languages are distributed across China's provinces and regions, including Yunnan, Guizhou, Hunan, Guangxi, Guangdong, Sichuan, and Hainan, as well as neighboring areas in Southeast Asia such as Vietnam, Laos, Thailand, and Myanmar. The primary ethnic groups associated with these languages are Hmong, Miao, Yao, and Shi peoples. These 3 ethnic groups collectively have a population of approximately 30 million, with about 3/4 of them speaking Mandarin languages. This distribution is partly due to the continuous expansion of the Han population, which triggered migration waves during the 19th and early 20th centuries. Many Mandarin speakers migrated to Vietnam, Laos, and Thailand. In the 1970s, following the end of the Vietnam War, another wave of the migration occurred, with tens of thousands of Mandarin speakers relocating to countries such as the United States, Canada, France, French Guiana, and Australia. 2 groups of Mandarin speakers, the Ming and the King Monk or King Dai, represent the majority of Yao people outside of China. In Vietnam, the Red Yao are recognized as one of the country's 54 official ethnic groups and are referred to as the Padan people, who speak the Pahan language. The names of the Hmong and Min ethnic groups and their language families are derived from Chinese. These terms reflect more of an ethnic concept rather than a purely linguistic classification, as the classification also considers cultural, political, and self-identification factors. Not all speakers of many languages are classified as Yao. For example, in China, speakers of the Ming dialect Bunu and Laka are all categorized as Yao. Conversely, speakers of the Kingman dialects on Hainan Island are classified as Hmong despite their language belonging to the Minic branch. To avoid confusion between ethnological and linguistic classifications, many Western linguists use the term Hmong to refer to this language family. However, Western anthropologists continue to use Miao Yao as the designation for the language family. Republic era 1912 to 1949. During the Republic of China, the Yao were recognized as one of the 7 major ethnic groups of the nation, alongside the Han, Manchu, Mongol, Hui, Tibetan, and Hmong. After 1949, following the establishment of the People's Republic of China, the Communist Party launched an ethnic classification campaign in the 1950s. This campaign defined the Yao as a highlands ethnic group primarily residing in Guangxi, Hunan, Yunnan, Guangdong, Guizhou, and Jiangxi. A population census published in 2008 showed that the Yao population in China reached approximately 2.79 million by 2010. The classification of Yao languages and their relationship to Hmong languages remain unresolved, with widespread debate. Currently, the Yao ethnic label includes diverse groups with different languages and cultures, while excluding potentially relevant groups. For example, the Hmong and on Hainan Island and She, modern China categorized at least 4 distinct linguistic groups as Yao. 1. Bunu, a group speaking Hmongic languages. 2. Min, a group speaking Minic languages. 3. Lakya, a group speaking Kamtai languages. 4. Pajazuzu, a group speaking Chinese dialects. Even with the same language group, mutual intelligibility is not guaranteed. For instance, among speakers of Minic Yao languages, there are at least 6 subgroups that speak mutually intelligible languages. In addition to the Red Yao, other notable Yao subgroups include 1. Blue Indigo Yao, widespread in Yunnan, Guangxi, as well as Vietnam and Laos, known for wearing clothes dyed with indigo. 2. Han Yao, primarily in Guiping, Guangxi, they venerate Panwan, with Panwan Festival being a major holiday for this branch. 3. Hanzi Yao, Dingban Yao, Hualan Yao, and Guoshan Yao. Due to displacement and discrimination by ruling powers, these groups practice slash and burn agriculture and relocate every 2 to 3 years. They are called Guoshan Yao because they constantly move in search for arable land. 4. White Pants Yao, mainly residing in Nan'an, Hechi, Guangxi, named after their distinct white tribes. 5. Papan Yao, primarily live in the Anyao Autonomous County, Guangdong. 6. Pingdi Yao, Ao Yao, and Chashan Yao, mainly live in Jinshu Yao Autonomous County, Leibing, Guangxi. 7. Beidu Yao, mainly living in Linwin, Beisi, Guangxi. The Red Yao language, identified as part of the Hmong Ming languages, exhibits distinct features that drew academic attention. Linguists and ethnologists, through studies of language, oral traditions, and geographic distribution, identify the Red Yao as a branch of the Yao. Their classification reflects China's policy of building a unified multi-ethnic nation, emphasizing diversity while promoting national unity. The recognition of the Red Yao's cultural characteristics is not only an academic effort, but also an integral part of China's ethnic policies aimed at fostering social cohesion and development. Also classified under the Yao umbrella, the Red Yao retain distinct traditions and cultural practices, such as their language, long hair customs, and unique wedding ceremonies. This dual identity illustrates China's unified multi-ethnic nation policy, which emphasizes diversity while promoting unity. Red Yao are deeply attached to the color red, symbolizing perspective and happiness. This is evident in their vibrant clothing, which gives them the name Red Yao. Another remarkable tradition is their long hair, with an average length of 1.7 meters for adult women. Their hair is a symbol of beauty and longevity. Traditionally, Red Yao women only cut their hair at the age of 3 and 18, with the cut hair being preserved. This tradition has earned the elite of Hulu a Guinness World Record for the world's longest hair. Weddings in Red Yao culture are a vital transition ceremony, marking a bride's journey from her natal family to her husband's household. The Red Yao practice 3 types of marriage. Auxiliary marriage, where the groom moves into the bride's family home, a practical solution for agricultural labor needs. Two-headed marriage, where the couple alternates residence between both families, sharing property and caregiving responsibilities. Patriarchal marriage, the most traditional form, where the bride moves into the groom's home. These weddings are rich in rituals, from purification ceremonies to feasting and the symbolic transition of the bride's identity. The customs are not only a celebration but also a reflection of the community's values of unity and cooperation. Early stages of the patrilineal Klein society, the Red Yao retain the characteristics of primitive communism from the matrilineal era in their land ownership. However, this gradually shifted to a social structure based on patrilineal kinship and marriage relations. The economy of the Red Yao's patrilineal extended families was characterized by collective labor and shared consumption. Property was inherited through the patrilineal line, with the direct descendants of the deceased given priority in inheritance. With the introduction of iron tools and improvement in labor productivity, the Red Yao transitioned from collective family production to private labor by individual households. The privatization of land ownership also began, shifting from short-term usage rights to long-term possession and family ownership. However, certain types of land unsuitable for farming, such as wastelands, forests, and riverbanks, remained collectively owned by clans or village communities. The patrilineal ideology of the Red Yao deeply influenced their inheritance system. For instance, family property was traditionally prioritized for the eldest son, forming the custom of eldest son's land. In Red Yao communities in Longshan, Guangxi, this eldest son's land typically accounted for about 1/5 of the family estate, with the remaining property evenly distributed among other children. Contributions to economic productions by family members also affected the distribution of inheritance. Fathers often prefer to leave their estates to their direct descendants rather than other clan relatives, promoting a shift from clan-based inheritance to direct descendant inheritance. The patrilineal ideology of Red Yao society is particularly evident in religious rituals, family surnames, and lineage inheritance. For example, Taoist rituals in Red Yao culture emphasize the continuation of the male lineage, and the inheritance of guardian deities must pass through the male descendants. If a family has no male descendants, marriage and kinship networks was often dealt by bringing in grooms through matrilineal residence. These cultural norms are closely linked to traditional Chinese values of filial piety and clan loyalty, reflecting the Red Yao's strong emphasis on patrilineal culture. Thank you for joining us on this journey to discover the Red Yao people. We hope they